I don't think my NAS would handle it. In fact, I'm 99.98% certain that WS can, but my NAS can't handle it. Two at a time, most. And if you run two at a time, it halves the speed to the first one. Ask me how I know. I had to put all of those games on there. Oh, now it's... Ancient Linksys, thank you. Allegedly, the problem it's got is that the CPU's a little bit underpowered, it hasn't got quite enough RAM, but the Linux distro it's using at its core is a mountain of shits. And although people have tried to write their own to try and overcome its limitations, it's just not quite powerful enough. They did learn. They stopped making NASs. Apparently there is beer pads where you can add more RAM to it, but you add more RAM, nothing changes, because allegedly, like, everything needs rewritten to tell it that it even has the additional RAM. It just won't look at those pads otherwise. There was apparently once upon a time a thriving community of people modding these things. The number one mod, which is one I still need to do on it, is the factory uses a 40mm fan that's located in the middle of the device and pulls air through the bottom bay and blows it through the top bay. And it fails, and then your drives overheat. So mine at the moment's only got one drive in it. But you can actually cut out in between the top and the bottom bays and put a 60mm that blows across both of them. Why they didn't do this from day one, I don't know. What did the science entail? The science was testing to see what the results would be with my capture card if we try and feed it the weird resolutions that Jazz Jackrabbit runs at. December is coming. We've got to get prepared. The answer is no problem at all. Lapped it up. Absolutely fine. The in-between level loading screen looks perfect on the CRT, but it's missing a couple of details on the capture. Like, oh no. Game looks fine, menus look fine. So the next game that we're going to have to try and figure out is whether Sand Warriors works. Because apparently it uses a bunch of crazy resolutions, but I've absolutely no hesitation saying it's almost certainly going to be perfectly fine. Well, what you see on the capture is it will actually have like level loading, but on the CRT it's got like crazy looking graphic that displays in the middle instead. So, oh no, well, I don't care if it's got a bit of text. That's absolutely fine. Well, if you want to join for December, Fat Pooter, entries opened yesterday. We're going to play Descent. Now, the reason we're going to play Descent because we played Descent last time. Last time, we were playing Descent right at the very tail end of December. Like, it was New Year's Eve, and I was rounding out December by playing Descent Destination Saturn, which is the 15-level commercial version. So it was actually included from the factory with this compact when it was new. This time around, I think we're actually going to try and play the whole game. Although I'm worried that I'm going to suck too hard to actually be able to do that. So how was your NFS working out for you there, Mr. Huckington? Also, what type of RAM does your 486 take, Mr. Huck? Is it 30 pin or 72? If you got the 72 option, do that. It's much cheaper. I'm thinking I might bundle up these... Oh, so much faster. Is who good for 486s or do we want a 66? I'm good for 486s. I need a faster 486 processor is the problem. I've got 66 overdrives coming out my ears, but I don't have any... any hundreds or anything spicy. So if the Huck missed it, I think you were here yesterday, but if you missed it, I've got shitloads of 4 meg 30 pin sims now. I've got 16 of them in total. And so if anyone's got like an early 486 build they're doing and they want to just slam it full of RAM, I may have some. We may be able to make that happen. Hooray! If you've got machines and you want some 4 meg sims, I think I might bundle them into bunches of 4, because any machine that's taking 30 pin sims, do you really need to stick fucking 32 meg RAM in them? That's a lot. Do you need it? What was I doing just now? I was FTPing MGK onto my computer so I can install it. This is my childhood Compact Presario 7222. My dad bought this machine brand new in 1996 to do his accounting on, and he used it for several years. It was through till sort of mid-late 99. He was running this as his daily driver. Once it got retired from that duty, my sister took, I did all of my formative learning of PC on this machine. Once he was done with it, my sister took it to do homework on. And once she was done with it, I texted it, and I've had it ever since. Wonder if it's tons faster on DOS, maybe, but I'm noticing that it was talking about Direct 3D, which means we kind of want it in Windows, because then we can accelerate it. He's running it on his 486, so it'll be a VLB 2D card. Did Dad do much accounting on it? Yes, he ran his business off it for the whole time. He was running an accounting package called NZA Gold. Those of you from our part of the universe would 100% know what NZA Gold was. It was acquired by MYOB. So this machine is not in the configuration that it was when Dad was using it. When Dad bought it, it was a Pentium 100 Classic with 8 meg of RAM and a 1.2 gig hard disk drive. It had 1 meg of VRAM, onboard ES sound card. It was fine. But as the years went on, it was getting a bit slow for Dad, so we managed to pick up another 8 meg of RAM, bring it up to 16. And that's the way it stayed up until about 20 years ago, roughly. So I managed to find a Pentium 166, which according to Compaq is the biggest processor this machine can take. So we put a 166 in it. I put 32 meg of RAM in it, and a few other little bits and pieces like that. And then in recent times we've gone ham. So now it's got a Pentium Overdrive 200 MMX, which is the fastest CPU that it can take without hard modification. It's got an OR 64 in it now. It did have an OR 32 for a while, but now it's the 64 because it's a bit smaller. And it's got the Voodoo extra VRAM and the video card. It's good. It's good. We'll put it that way. It's good. DX3. No, you're not replacing my audio drivers. Get out of here. Yes. Right, and then I see in the folder the regulars will know why it's telling us that. Yeah. to dodge, apparently. Oh no, it's Doom controls. Yeah, those controls is those controls are pretty ass. Yeah, does this game have glide support? I think it does. Oh, we actually have to get a 3DFX patch from soggy.org. That sounds pretty standard for the time. So I went and put that crack on it, right? Apparently, to get around the need for a CD check, you just put dash I am a pirate in the command line, and it just works. Oh, I love it. MDK 3DFX patch. Voodoo 1 should be absolutely fine. Let's see if it does work the way that it says it does. Hey. Yeah, it didn't come with the splash screen. But that 100% did just enable the thing. Oh, it doesn't have look up and down. Everything else looks pretty good. Doesn't look much prettier, but the frame rate's much nicer. Oh yeah, that's definitely using the voodoo. Wait, what? Who's a dickhead and forgot to see it? So if I got strafe left, strafe right, it didn't change. No, I don't think I can adjust resolutions or anything. Avoid the reader. His radars are like laser beams, right? There we go. Now I can strafe. Like a real boy. Nah, what you got's what you got, brother. His blood texture's blue now. How fancy. World's smallest nuclear explosion. And it. This game was hot shit when it was new. Hand grenade. Attack. There was more hand grenade. Where was the other hand grenade? Bastard. Or just ignore them completely. Oh, there's a fucking tank thing. Oh dear.